Howdy, folks. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. This is Black Dragon Biker News Network, biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. This show is about some news that happened yesterday, I believe it was. Well, like 4 a.m. Sunday morning. Gotten a few calls over it towards the day, folks that were in the area to let me know they were okay and that sort of thing. Let me bring this up without further ado. Boom. So it looks like what they're calling a mass shooting in one of these things. Violent weekend in Detroit includes a mass shooting at a motorcycle bar, and the bartender is killed by a stray bullet. 5 people shot, 1 fatally, outside of a motorcycle club on Detroit's west side, Grand River and Cloverdale. I just went and checked it out on my Google Maps just to look at the area and see what it looked like. I found one motorcycle club with the name on the door on my Google search, but this doesn't say that that's where it happened, but I've had folks call and tell me that that is where it happened, but we'll wait till they say it before we say any club names. Police say the shooting occurred just 4 a.m. Sunday at Cloverdale and Grand River. Investigators say shooting stemmed from an argument outside the motorcycle club. 5 adults were shot, one of them fatally, outside of the location, the Detroit Police Department says. Investigators did not share any suspect information. Anyone with information is asked to call Detroit Police Department Homicide at 313-596-2260, 313-596-2260, or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK UP. They say the investigation is ongoing. So we just covered a shooting earlier this morning. We're just shootings. Okay, now this one, let's go and check out this video and see what we have on this video here.
Witnesses.
I normally leave it in the middle like this so that I can start it without commercials. So let me get this for you.
And we're doing it's unfortunate, and we're gonna do our best to figure out exactly what happened.
A motorcycle club on Detroit's west side, the scene of a mass shooting early Sunday morning. 6 people were shot outside of the MC off of Grand River near Cloverdale. One of the victims was killed, and at least one of the others is in critical condition.
Many of the victims were not in a position to give a statement, so we're still working on the facts of the case, trying to gather information.
For now, Detroit Police Commander Kimberly Blackwell says some kind of argument turned to shots fired at a gathering. Her detectives looking for video witnesses to corroborate a story, then hopefully a suspect.
And as we do with all of the investigations, any assistance from the public would be greatly appreciated.
The night before, Saturday around midnight, another 3 people were shot. Investigators say several men were shooting at each other outside of Sloppy Chops restaurant off West McNichols, a few blocks west of the lodge. Inside that restaurant, a bar.
Okay, so the Sloppy Shops was the second shooting they had there. That didn't have anything to do with the biker club shooting. So, yeah, they had 2 shootings in that area. The first one was the biker club shooting, and it was a melee. I guess 6 people were shot. And it says here in one of the articles,
bartender, a 30-year-old woman named Alex.
This is another article, and this one has a little bit more detail. Let me share this with you. Okay, here we are. This one has a little more detail. Of course, violent weekend in Detroit includes mass shooting at motorcycle bar and bartender killed by a stray bullet. Now that really sucks when you're on your way to work, you're working and you get killed by a stray bullet. Another busy weekend for Detroit police has officers investigating multiple fatal shooting scenes that left several people with gunshot injuries and very few answers. That includes a mass shooting, they're calling it, outside a motorcycle club. And I guess it's a mass shooting. I think mass shooting is 4 or more people shot, I think, is the definition. So this includes a mass shooting outside a motorcycle club on Detroit's west side, where 6 people were struck by gunfire. 1 victim died, and at least 1 other is in critical condition after the shooting happened outside the bar, which is near Grand River and Cloverdale. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's unfortunate. We heard the commander say, and we're going to do our best to figure out what happened, said Commander Kimberly Blackwell. And we saw that on the video. Several victims were not in a position to give a statement, as they said, and they think it was started by an argument. Police released preliminary information. Okay, so this is the second group. So we're just talking about the first one. So that's what they had happen there in Detroit this weekend. And I've gotten calls from some of my good people and subscribers to tell me that they're safe and we're not involved. This is bad, especially for the bartender and his or her family. Yeah, it's horrible for the bartender and his or her family. And of course, we send out our prayers and best wishes, sympathies. I don't even know what the hell to say. We just want this stuff to stop, man. So I like to. How do you guard against it? Like, what do you do? Do you search everybody at the door? But this was outside. Can you? I remember in the old days they used to have these like compounds. Motorcycle clubs used to have compounds, and it was not unusual to be searched before you came into the yard. So maybe we need to get back to that. Having all these cats running around armed might not be such a good idea. I'm the big Second Amendment guy, you know that, but this is ridiculous. Day after day after day after day. Holy moly! And now it's at the motorcycle clubs, or maybe it was always there, and we're just seeing it more now. In any event, like Chairman Rooney said, "Oh my God, not again!" Yeah, all day long, man. Somebody does remember when I said at the end of the winter it's going to be a hell of a summer. Somebody remembers that I said that, and here we are. Huh. We've had it all, haven't we? We've had it all. We've had every kind of event shot up you can think of, from summer events to clubhouses, from biker bars to just 2 weeks ago or a week ago, we had just a few days ago, we had the shooting at the biker bar where the off-duty cop came or the former cop came and killed his estranged wife. Just all over the place, man. I wasn't trying to be a soothsayer. I wasn't trying to prophesize. It just seemed like it to me that's what was going to be going on. So anyway, we have this there, and they're trying to find out what happened. So far, the police are not saying anything, which always means they probably know a lot more than they're letting on. And this happened at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know, my grandmother used to say, "Boy, have your behind in here before midnight. Nothing good happens on God's good creation after midnight." Grandma, he created the whole world. Like, certainly there's nothing wrong with midnight. "Oh, yeah, boy, don't you question me." Yeah. So, I had to be in as a kid before the streetlights came on, and as a older, almost adult, midnight. Maybe she was right. This happened at 4 in the morning. Most people leave biker club annuals, parties, at about, here in Georgia, like 12 or 1. 12 or 1. It's about 12 o'clock, 12:30 a.m. when they start handing out the trophies. So people stay for the trophy count, and then The mature citizens go on. They get on, go on back home. They're not trying to be there for the 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when the BS comes. Carlos Davis, good to see you, man. I've seen you in a while. Says, conflict resolution is a thing of the past. I believe you're right. My producer says my parents were all about the streetlights. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. So are mine. You could get tore up about them streetlights. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Listen, come out tonight to my clubhouse, the Black Dragon's Lair. We call it the Dragon's Lair at 3393 Lawrenceville Highway, Tucker, Georgia. This is our first bike night. And what it's going to be is MC Protocol night. It'll be like, we'll have MC Protocol at like 6 or 7. And then the bike night will start at like 7 or 8. But tonight is just going to be my, I don't want to say grand opening, my first opening. Because, the grand opening, we're going to do grand. This is the first opening where we just want our good friends to come over on their motorcycles and hang out with us. 3393 Lawrenceville Highway, Building 2. If you're in Tucker, Georgia, behind the furniture store, down in the cut, man. You can come hang out at the Dragon's Lair. It's nothing fancy, just a place where folks can meet and talk about motorcycles. And stay out of trouble, man. Don't come down here with no trouble. We don't want to make no headlines. Feel me? All right. We pray for those that were shot. There are 5 people that have been shot, and it doesn't say whether they've been really hurt or not, does it? Shooting with 5 people shot, 1 of them fatally. That's it. It doesn't say anything about anybody else. Let me check this one out. No. Doesn't say where people were shot. But it does say 1 is in critical condition. So at least 1 other is in critical condition. So we definitely need to lend our support and our prayers for those folks as well. So think about that as you move on about your day. And as I try to stop saying the word and ah, I'm working hard on it. All right. Thanks for tuning in. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. Thanks for, one of our Detroit brothers on subscribers says 2 more are badly hurt too, allegedly. So that's something he's heard from up there in Detroit where he is. So bad stuff, man. Bad stuff. K. Wayne says, let's just be frank. The world is just as nasty as it ever was. Yeah, when you had the hordes of Vikings coming over the hill to burn and loot and tear up the whole countryside, I guess nothing's changed. So, Lone Wolf, yeah, come see me when your bike is up, man. You can drive over. We don't have we don't have the motorcycle cops out there talking about, no, you can't enter. You didn't drive. You didn't ride. You drove. Hell no. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Just come see me if you want, man. Love to have you guys out. All right. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in and get skinny.
Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.